just delivering the right messages.
It's one thing to say, flush it down, but how do you get players to truly do that? It's a
Takes
process.
time. Yeah, it takes time. I mean, it doesn't. Like I said, I'd be lying if again, I don't ask everybody, but I'm guessing it was lingering with everybody. These 1 point losses are tough. So, but you still got to do your job and still got to move forward. And I think everybody grabbed onto that.
Some of the players are talking about just how there was a lot of more like attention to detail, focus, and things seemed really sharp in practice throughout the week. Is that something that you were able to kind of observe as days are going by?
Yeah, I think overall we practiced pretty well, and it just losses tend to do that to you, and then just like wins can dull your senses sometimes too. So it's again, that's one of those battles you're always facing, always fighting, and fortunately we made some improvement this week.
How did you go from what you had in the medical meetings on linebacker at the beginning of the week to what you came up with today?
Well, I mean, it hasn't been great all season. It seems like that's kind of been a few landmines at that position. We've been playing without our first team middle linebackers for about a month now, so but the other part, and it's like Coker too. I mean, young guys are improving during the course of the week. We're a different team than we were 8 weeks ago, and so I think we've seen those guys improve. They're a little bit more confident in what they're doing now, and from the sidelines, it seemed like both those young guys played really well today. And we've seen them growing on special teams, so I think it's carried over to their defensive play as well.
Kirk, do you really know how teams are going to respond from the last? Or do you have more of an inkling with the veteran team?
No, absolutely not. All you can do is, you hope we practice well. I always hope that. My sense was our guys were preparing the way they're supposed to, watching tape and doing that kind of thing. But you can only judge them on what they're doing and what you see. And I wasn't alarmed by that, but I also know it's in the back of everybody's mind. It was a tough week, so but our guys responded.
Do you have any injury updates? Hunter, Nielsen,
Yeah,
Vandervelde, Lowe?
Hunter, I think is close. We'll see. Jeremiah, I think is close. I think the rest of the guys, everything I know, we're going to be okay.
Because Nielsen went out of there. I didn't see him on the sidelines after he came.
Yeah, he came back, or at least he was in the locker room, and he's okay. He's been a little dinged up.
How about Lowe? I see he didn't dress.
He didn't dress yet. He had an ankle that didn't. He really didn't do much during the week. So he'll have a chance next week. I don't know if it's a good chance, but we'll see.
After the week that you guys had, bouncing back, and you look up at the scoreboard and it's 37-0. What's your first thoughts there?
I felt pretty good. I mean, it's somebody asked earlier, did we see it coming? You never see that coming. Not against a very good team like this, and I never see those coming against anybody. I mean, I'm always worried about that, but it happened fast, and it was just again, I think what I said at the onset was this was just it was a team win in every sense. We put it together in all three phases, and most notably special teams. We looked like a representative Big Ten team out there, special teams wise, and defense came up with some turnovers, offense came up with some big plays, and we didn't turn it over. And you add those things up, and it's good stuff.
So is this a team that you thought maybe you could be if everything went right? I mean, do you talk to the guys about that? This is how you guys can be if everything goes.
Well, not to this extent, but we've always felt. I say always. I mean, really since about 2001, 2002, we felt like we had the potential to have good teams. Maybe with the exception of 2007, we were a little thin there, but it's just how things come together. There's so many variables. I mean, I wouldn't expect them to miss a month. I wouldn't expect Bruce Davis to get an ACL. I don't think anybody predicted. Well, nobody's predicting in August that we were going to be down to Adam Robinson, a running back. So, you never know what's going to happen in the course of the season, but. We feel like we have a chance to compete with people, but we have to play well. It's got to be collectively.
What's going through your mind when you see Tyler lateraling that ball after he makes an interception?
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I like the outcome. So I just said earlier, I mean, he's an older guy. I trust our guys, and I don't think we practice that. Maybe we do. They do it when I leave the field, maybe one of those shots. I'm usually the last guy off, so maybe they went inside and did it when. But it was a heck of a play and a heck of a run by Micah.
What about the reverse pass you guys ran there in the fourth quarter? Marvin was talking about how he was told there was a chance you might pull it out today.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, we're trying to get more points.
Yeah.
We're all still nervous. It's an explosive team we were playing.
Did you guys put any extra emphasis on special teams this week? Was there any sort of change up in?
Not monumental. I
Practice.
can't remember if I said this Tuesday, but, you know, we pretty much are into a routine with what we do in practice, and then, you know, we might supplement, like after practice, do a 5-minute block or something like that, keep the A unit out. But, no, I mean, nothing. I think we're just kind of growing up, I hope. I hope that's what it is. We'll see. Our kickoff game, I mean, that was probably the most pleasing thing. It looked like we were aggressive, and, you know, had some young guys hustling down there and trying to make something happen instead of, you know, so that was good.